Well, welcome back to my back porch. So, my husband's been doing some work with PVC, and I asked him to bring home like a cut of each size, and thankfully this is the largest one. But my idea here was to like have a large area that was kind of seeping out into the canvas. So I've got it up on a couple popsicles. You can see on the left hand corner there. The way I got the colors is I used Sherwin-Williams Color Snap, which is a color matcher. And at the very end of this video is a picture of my niece's senior picture. I ran that through their system and it came up with 7 colors, of which I used 5. I used the first 3 and the last 2 on that picture. So, you know, I thought maybe using this large piece would give me something a little bit different than what I get from, you know, like your basic flip and drag or what have you. But it really didn't give me anything more significant than a dirty flip cup would have, or anything else. Plus, I did not add white as one of my colors, and I think that would have really made a difference against that black background, especially after it dried. I felt like this painting probably dried the dullest of any other one that I've made. And granted, my colors are all, you know, like plum and brown and, you know, like a gray blue. So they're not bright colors, but just it almost looks like it's faded. So I really like the finished piece, but it wasn't what I was going for. But I gave it to my niece and she really liked it. And I learned a lot from it as far as, you know, I think I had it up just on the height of maybe like 3 or 4 popsicle sticks. And I don't think that's quite enough. It needs to be up higher, and the paint needs to be moving at a higher rate than 20 minutes to get from, you know, the 20-inch length of a 16 by 20 canvas. So after I pulled the PVC up, I will do a little bit of tipping, and then I'll do a little bit with the torch. I did get some nice cells. I wish that they had shown up, you know, clearer once it dried. I don't know what I'm looking at there. But yeah, it's kind of a very interesting, it's not that I like the picture, it's just not what I was going for, which, you know, happens a lot in this line of painting. So maybe in all lines of painting. Yeah. So when I put the PVC on, you saw I removed, I had some padding under there because it's so heavy I didn't want it to stretch the canvas. And then also, you know, the PVC is cut by hand. My husband cut it by hand, so it's also not a real smooth edge. So there was, I like that because it makes it easier for it to leak out a little bit. So next is the close-ups coming up. You'll be able to see some of the cells that did turn out from this. Okay, so as you can see, the colors did stay, you know, they didn't muddy. They stayed nice and fresh. And I did use silicone, so I do have a lot of really nice lacing and cells going on. And the colors themselves, like I said, I almost did this in a glossy finish thinking that it might help it to, you know, kind of bring those colors back out. But I just went ahead and did it with a satin finish, and it turned out really nice. So after this close-up, there's one big nice cell there, which is kind of cool looking. After this will be some still shots, and then at the very end will be that picture of my niece with the color matching from Sherwin-Williams, if you want to give that a try sometime. And, you know, this was a little bit of a slow video because there really wasn't much to this once I, you know, had it sliding down the canvas. But if you liked it, then give me a like and a comment if you like, and share if there's anybody you think might like to see it or learn from it. and hit subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you.